Hey y'all, how's it going? I hope everybody is doing well today. I am blessed and highly favored. Today I'm going to make a video to explain how I manifest, how I attract, and how I am abundant. I figured I would make this video to help somebody out because I'm always saying you guys need to be manifesting. Everybody should be abundant, whatever the case may be. So why not just share how I do it? It could help somebody out. Now, keep in mind, this is what worked for me. I no longer use everything that I'm going to discuss because I'm at a point where I don't have to use all of these steps, and you really don't necessarily have to use them either, but they are helpful if you're not someone who easily attract or easily manifest. Okay, so I'm going to discuss what I use, which is the law of assumption. I'm going to discuss what the law of assumption is, the key concepts to law of assumption that I use, and how to get instant results, 5 steps to get instant results, what I use, and also pitfalls to try to avoid when you're using the law of assumption. But I will also include things that you can do to like navigate and fix those pitfalls if you do run into them. All right, so first things first, law of assumption is Neville Goddard stated, this comes from Neville Goddard, and he states that whatever you assume to be true will be true for you in your reality. Your dominant thoughts create your reality. So whatever you think about constantly, whether it's negative or positive, is going to manifest in your reality. Whatever you internally fester and think about all the time on a loop is going to manifest and reflect in your physical external life. I had to say that a few different kind of ways just so you're able to understand what the law of assumption is, because it's just that simple. It is very simple. It should not be overly complicated. I think we tend to, as human beings, if it's, some things are too simple, it's like too good to be true or whatever. No, it's very much that simple. Now, the key concepts to the law of assumption is, number 1, the I am concept. The I am concept. I am, therefore I am. We know how powerful those words are because you know why? We are the creators. We are manifestors. We are God. Yes, I said we are God. I know it's controversial. It's not about being praised. It's just the fact that if he said that we are created in his image, I'm not religious, but I know that that's what is in the Bible. And then if we're created in his image, then we are him. We are many gods. We are creators. And therefore, that is why we manifest and create our own reality, because we are creators. There's nowhere around it. It is what it is. You can say what you want. You can be upset, whatever. I don't care. That's how I feel, and that's why it works for me. You can do what works for you, but I'm just saying what works for me. All right, so that's the I am concept. So once you realize that you are the creator, you are God, you will understand that when you want something or you're trying to manifest something, you're not asking the higher power for nothing. You are declaring what is yours, because we supposed to be getting what we want. You're supposed to be getting your desires. Actually, it's not about we supposed to. You do get what you want, and you do get your desire. Now, it is going to determine whether or not your desire is going to be something that's desirable or undesirable. It's up to you. It's up to your dominant thoughts. It's all about what you think about all the time. That's what manifests. And we all know that is true. Okay. Number 2, the second concept to law of assumption is living in the end. So once you go ahead and define your desire or whatever, you're going to act as if you already have achieved that desire. So for example, if you're somebody who wants to win the lotto, who don't want to win the lotto, right? Well, not win the lotto, because you can win a little mini lotto, like $5, whatever. That's still winning the lotto. But somebody who wants to hit a jackpot and become a millionaire, multimillionaire, billionaire. Okay, if that's something you want to do, you identify that as your desire. And then you will continue to go on about your life as if you have won the lotto. So say, for example, if you want to buy a house, once you win the lotto, you're going to go ahead and start looking for those houses. Go on those house tours. If you want to get a car when you win the lotto, go to the car lot, test drive the car, because you want to make it feel as real as possible. So if you start test driving the car, you will be able to start visualizing and manifesting yourself in that car. Once you start doing that, it's going to happen. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. I done manifested 3 cars. I even had somebody make a comment. When was that? Like 2 days ago? She said, why do you keep getting new cars? Let me find out you won the lotto. And you know what I told her? You can do exactly what I do. It's all in the mind. And I'm dead serious. And she just was like, well, what do I do? She's like whispering like I'm scamming. I'm like, you just do it. She was like, but I was like, there you go with the but. If you have this tiny bit smudge of doubt, then it's not gonna happen for you. I don't move with doubt. I literally move in confidence, like humbly. Not cocky with it, but I humbly move in confidence. Okay, and that's why it works for me. I'm just sharing. All right. So number 2 is living in the end. So you're gonna live as if you're already, have achieved your desired results, your desire. Number 3 is ignoring the 3D reality, because your 3D reality is a reflection of your past results. Okay, let me say that again. What is happening that you see now is a reflection of what you have thought about and assumed to be true in the past. Okay? So you have to ignore this. So like, if you're broke, that's because you assumed that you was broke in the past. Now, if you change your mindset at this second to assume that you are a billionaire and you are rich, and you keep that thought in your head and you move as if you are rich, that will manifest for you. Believe me. I'm just saying. I can't tell I don't tell lies. I can't speak on nothing I don't experience. I'm just saying. Okay? Very much humble. All right, and I don't gatekeep, because I don't believe in gatekeeping. One thing about me, and that's why I stay abundant. I don't believe in gatekeeping. It ain't no secret to nothing. There's no secrets. We all here to do the same damn thing, and that's manifest abundant and live life and experience it. And I feel like, and that's my purpose, to help people do the same thing that I do. That's all I'm saying. All right, so ignore your 3D reality, because it's a delayed thing. That's the 3rd concept. The 4th concept is self-concept. Now, this is your core beliefs. These are your core beliefs of how you see yourself. How you see yourself is going to determine how easily you assume. How easily you manifest. And what you assume to be true. Goodness, getting tongue-tied. So say, for example, if you feel like you are unworthy, you feel like you don't deserve to have money because maybe this, okay, let me give a better example. You start working at a place. After 3 months, you get offered a position that is a promotional position. You don't feel like you deserve that position. You feel like maybe somebody else deserves the position. They've been no longer than you. I mean, to be honest, you already attracted it. It's already presented to you. But if you feel like you're not worthy of something, then once you get in that position, you're not going to really be successful. Like, you're going to be able to get, like, you already attracted it, but you're not going to be able to maintain it because of your self-concept. Therefore, you're not going to continue to be abundant as far as having financial stability. I don't know if that was a good example. Let me try a different example. Say, for example, if you feel like you're just not worthy in general, you're just not going to attract things that are desirable for you because you don't feel like you're worth having those things. I just had to make it a little bit more simple. And it's just really that simple. You ever see those people who, when you go back to those YouTubers who are famous now, who has like million subscribers or whatever, when you go way back to like their story and how they began, when they first started their YouTube journey, they were the ones that were just like, you know what? I'm going to get 1 million subscribers. I'm going to get on here every day. I'm going to record. I don't care if I have one person viewing me every day for a year. I'm going to keep recording because I'm going to hit 1 million subscribers. They assumed that to be true. And these are the people who have hit 1 million subscribers and they are popular on social media. And I guarantee you that if you look up anybody who's popular and go back, popular and go back to their first videos, if they still have them up, or even if you reach out to them and ask them how they did it, they're going to tell you that I just believed that I would do it. And I did it. I just believed that I would achieve it. What Listen, you know how when we growing up, when everybody say you can be whatever you want to believe, if you can achieve whatever you want to achieve, if you just believe, that is for real. I'm telling you, it's for real. I'm telling you, it's for real. Okay? It's just that simple. I'm telling you, attracting and manifesting and the love of something is just that simple. It's really just that simple. Okay? So those are the 4 concepts. Number 1 is the I am concept. You are the creator. You need to declare. You're declaring what is yours. You're not asking the universe for anything. You're declaring what is yours. Number 2 is living in the end. You're going to move as if you already have achieved your desire. Okay. Number 3 is ignoring the 3D reality. Ignore the 3D reality because your 3D reality is a reflection of what you assumed in the past. You're going to start changing your assumptions. So your 3D reality is going to have no choice but to reflect what you are constantly thinking about. It is very easy. Like, just all you gotta do is change it at this. While I'm talking to you right now, start affirming positive stuff, and I guarantee you, if you keep doing that all day today, and keep that in your brain, just do one. Don't focus on one thing. Focus on one small thing. If you want to test it out, focus on one small thing, and just assume that to be true. Do it while I'm talking to you. Change your assumption now. Because this is going to determine whether or not you get instant results. Instant could mean seconds, minutes, weeks, months, years, however you want to do it, and whatever you choose to do is going to determine how instant things are. And I'm telling you, this is a guarantee. And I achieve instant results instantly. Oh, okay. I'm just saying. And then the 4th one is the self-concept. Your core beliefs is going to determine how easily what you easily assume. So you need to think highly of yourself. You deserve this. I deserve this. I'm beautiful. You gotta say all these positive. You gotta assume all these positive things or whatever you want. You gotta assume all these desirable things, and then they will manifest for you. Okay. Let me get down to the instant results. I have 5 steps to get instant results. I have 5 steps for you. The first one is define your desire. You gotta figure out what you want. Once you figure out what you want to define your desire as if you have it. So say, for example, you want 100,000 subscribers or you want 1 million subscribers. Once you define your desire, you're going to express it and state it. You're going to state your desire as you're defining it as something you have. So instead of you saying, I want 100,000 subscribers, I want 1 million subscribers, you're going to say, I have 100,000 amazing subscribers that support me. Or I have 1 million amazing subscribers that support me. You're going to state it as if you have it because you need to put that in here. We're trying to manifest it. Whatever you have in here is going to manifest. Whatever you keep thinking about is going to manifest. It's not about being delusional. It's declaring what's yours. That's all I'm saying. Number 2 is construct a short. So just like YouTube, a short is a small portion of a larger video, but it's very meaningful. So what you're going to do is construct a short, like a visual, a mental visual. Okay. And it's going to be about 3 to 5 seconds. And the mental visual has to be about what happens once you achieve your result. So say, for example, my short, if my desire is to get 1 million subscribers, my short in my head is not going to be me I'm not going to visualize me typing my name in and looking for the 1 million subscribers. I'm going to visualize me receiving, I think YouTube gives a plaque. I don't know what YouTube do when you get it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have, listen, whatever. But I'm going to visualize myself opening up the plaque I receive. It has to be 3 to 5 seconds, so it has to be real short. I'm just going to open it up, and I received it. That's my visual. That's my mental. That's going to be connected to my desire. That's what I'm looping in my head because I'm trying to manifest that. I have to like the whole trick is to convince your mind, your body, your soul, because your subconscious can't distinguish what's real and what's not. It goes about what you feel in your dominant thoughts, like what you embody. That is what's true to your subconscious. It's kind of like with PTSD, how their memories, they cause them to embody it. They kind of relive things. That's what and then it makes your body feel like you're back in that situation, which is not true. but it's all based off how your body is reacting and feeling and all that. That's it right there. I hope I explained that correctly, but that's what you want to do. You want to go ahead and make it seem as real as possible, because that's what you want to happen. That's what we're trying to manifest. We want to act like it has already happened. So we're going to act like we have received our YouTube 100K plaque or million plaque, whatever. That's what you're going to look at. You opening up. You can look, whatever it is, it has to be a scene from you already having your result. Not a scene of you looking for it or you doing it or you wishing it. It has to be a scene of you already having your results. So if you want a dream house, you have to already be, your scene needs to be you already in your house. Whether you on the couch eating popcorn, watching TV, whether you just walking around butt naked, whatever you doing in your new, whatever you want to put, however you already are, you want to put that, you want to like create a scene with that. You have to like, I would create a scene of me with my, everything of what I already do. How I already am, because you want to make it feel as real as possible. And I'm going to place myself in another thing. You know what I mean? All right. I hope y'all understand that. I'm trying to get through the video because I don't want it to be too long. I attempted to do this video 4 times and it was either too long or because I'm only using my phone. I don't have no camera for content. It's just my iPhone. So you already know how that goes. And then you try to upload it and yeah. Trying to make it quick. If you need me to elaborate on anything, shoot me a comment. I'll make another video to elaborate on the concept that I'm speaking about. All right. So number 3 is, number 1 was define your desire. Number 2 was create a short. Number 3 would be entering the state acting to sleep. Oh, crap. Yes. The sat state. That is when that is the period before you go to sleep, before you doze off, where you're like very calm and your brain is in theta alpha. And that means that your brain, your subconscious is going to be easily impressionable. Meaning you'll be able to put whatever you need to put in your subconscious to deem it to be true in your reality. So it's going to be that period as you're dozing off and you're calm or whatever. You're going to enter that state, meaning you're going to get relaxed, lay down, sit down, whatever, but get relaxed as possible and calm down and just cut. We're cutting off your analytical brain, because that's the thing that be getting in the way. Okay. That was step 3. So step 1, define your desire. Step 2, construct the short. Step 3 is enter the sat state. Step 4 is going to be taking your short that you created, looping it, meaning repeating it. But as you're repeating it, you're going to add a sensory to it. So you're going to add a smell, a taste. You're going to add you're going to add one of your senses, or you can add all of them. Like I said, the key is to make it feel as real as possible to your body, to you, your body, your mind, body, and soul. That's what you're trying to do. Okay. That is number 4. Number 5, the last one, is persisting on your assumption. So after you do this, after you define it, construct your short, enter the sat, and then loop your scene with your sensory, once you open your eyes or wake up, if you end up falling asleep, if you don't go looking for your results, just keep moving and assume what you assume is going to come true for you. That's what you're trying to do. Okay. And if you have a doubt come up, all you have to say to yourself, just give yourself a gentle reminder and say, that's old news. My vision is my true reality. Not the vision that you see, but the vision, like the vision you're seeing, your short that you created is your true reality. That's what you're going to keep reminding yourself. Because remember, the 3D is a reflection of your old assumption. So just keep reminding yourself that. Just because you don't see the result now, don't mean it's not going to happen. Okay? We're not going to look for it. And looking for it does block you anyway. It does slow you down. Okay? From achieving your results. So those are the 5 steps to getting instant results. Define your desire, construct your short, enter the sat state, loop your scene with sensory, and then number 5 is persist on your assumption, meaning that you're going to just keep persisting that what you assume is going to be true. And so here I go to the last part of the video. Is going to be the pitfalls to try to avoid. Number 1 is looking for proof. You don't want to look for proof. You don't want to signal your brain that you don't have something. You don't want to trigger nothing. You don't want to go spiraling about anything. Okay, so all you got to do is, if you find yourself starting to look for your results all the time, just try to get back to trusting into the universe, trusting into yourself, trusting that it is done. Number 2 is trying to manifest out of desperation. You don't want to signal your brain as if you don't have something. That's manifesting out of desperation, is signaling that you really don't have it and you really need it. What you can do to get out of that is just try to embody the feeling as if you have it. Let's go back to that living in the end. Try to do that and feel and try to get back into that relax part of you, that relief part of you, like you have your results. Get into that state. And the third and final pitfall you should try to avoid, but you can fix, is reacting to triggers, like reacting to the fact that you don't see a result. Because once you start doing that, you're going to start spiraling. We don't want to do that. We don't want to spiral. We don't want to signal that. We don't want to signal to our brain and subconscious that we don't have it. We're trying to signal that we do have it so we can have it. Because that's all we have to do to manifest is act as if we have it. Like, I guess the saying is like they say, fake it till you make it. Yeah. I mean, you got to. It's not really about faking it till you're making it. It's declaring what's yours, to be honest with you. That's all I'm saying. So I know this is going to help somebody. I'm not even going to say I hope it does, because I know it is, because I was drawn to make this video. I attempted to make this video all week. I got cut off. During this video, I even had a phone call, but I was just hoping that this didn't cut the video off, because I was going to be like, you know what? Something is stopping me from getting this information out, which is fine, because I'm going to get it out. I'm going to. Oh, Jesus, got a lot going on. Okay. So bye, y'all. See y'all. Shoot a comment if you want me to elaborate on something. Put 444 if this helped you. And I really hope that y'all get to it. I really hope that y'all start manifesting, because I'm telling you, it's nothing like living life in abundance. Trust me. Getting what you want, that's tea. That's tea. I'm telling you, that's tea. What they do? Clack it. I don't know what that means. Bye, y'all. Bye.